If you receive Social Security or about to receive Social Security, this is a very important video for you, because in this very important video, I'm going to tell you about backup income sources that will actually make a difference when it comes to your current financial situation. Look at this. Social Security's future, 5 backup income sources every retiree should consider. Well, I'm going to tell you about each and every income source that will help you navigate these difficult times, because we all know that your benefits are not parallel to the current inflation. Well, one thing that we all need to understand that these backup income sources can change everything for millions of Americans, and for some it might be a relief, or you can say a lifeline that they can rely on besides their Social Security checks. I'm going to give you each and every detail, but all I need is just a little favor. It takes 2 seconds to please hit that like button on this video. So without any further ado, let's start the video. So let's start the video with the biggest question: why you should consider some backup income sources. Well, you must have heard a number of lawmakers are saying that cuts are coming to Social Security. Look at this. Potential cuts to Social Security benefits understandably concern many retirees. Social Security often compromises a significant portion of income for its nearly 58 million recipients, according to the Social Security Administration itself. This is from Social Security Administration itself. Can you even imagine like how these seniors are navigating these difficult times? But you can take action, and you can take action right now, because you have some options if you have some savings, and this can change a number of things for you. Well, let's go towards the first and a very important income source that can change everything for you, and these are retirement accounts. IRA and 401k accounts are popular retirement planning tools for many Americans. This is from Yahoo Finance. Roughly 54% of Americans has such accounts in 2022, according to Congress.gov. Wisely tapping these accounts can be a good way to complement a reduction in benefits. If you have 401ks, IRA, or other retirement account, it is time to make a plan to access them, even if your Social Security benefits get squeezed. Well, this is important. If you have 401k, it's the time to access your 401ks, because that's how you can navigate these tougher times for millions of seniors. But one thing that you need to understand, that you are not alone in this. If you are struggling, then Cory Booker actually shared a very emotional story about a Social Security recipient that actually left everyone with tears.
My sister and I are older Americans who are each disabled, one from a severe accident because of a drunk driver and the other from a life-changing illness. We are alone and take care of each other. For me, SSDI is my one and only income. I have a few years before I am at full retirement age. Even with my check, even with my check and splitting rent costs between us, it is taking right under 50% of my monthly check for rent alone. Wow. 50%. This does not leave much to cover even the bare necessities of health, vehicle insurance, utilities, foods, medicine, even a tight budget, especially with costs on everything continuing to rise. Senator, as seniors, we are petrified about what's happening to SSA. I must ask you, Senator, what do we do if our monthly SSA benefits are interrupted? How do we keep a roof over our heads as disabled seniors? With very limited savings, it would only take a few months before the roof over our heads would be in jeopardy. We just spent a small fortune for us to move into a smaller, lower cost apartment because we could not afford significant ongoing rent increases.
Wow.
I realize we are far from alone in our fears, but that is of very little comfort as we spend our nights unable to sleep, fearful we do not lose our only income along with the roof over our heads.
So as you can see that you're not alone in this. Well, a number of people are struggling, especially people who receive Social Security, SSI and SSDI benefits. Well, they cannot actually keep roof on their head. Why? Because they simply cannot afford it. Well, this is one instance where 50% of her paycheck is going towards the rent. Just imagine there are people who cannot actually pay rent with their Social Security check. This is quite shocking, and this is indeed overwhelming for a number of seniors if you are going through similar situation, but this is the reality. Now, moving towards the second income source that you can have is a part-time job. I know it sounds awful. I know it sounds very difficult, but this is a reality. Millions of seniors has to go through this. They have to work in order to survive in this worst inflation. And the problem is that no one is talking about this problem. No one is talking about the problems that seniors are facing right now. No one is talking about the difficulties that seniors and disabled Americans are going through right now. These are indeed tough times. Moving on with the next one, dividend paying stocks. This is for the people who have money. Investing in dividend paying stocks has long been a way for retirees to earn income. Americans can house such investment in both retirement and non-retirement accounts. Holding them in a ladder can provide cash flow, and lower income retirees may face 0% federal tax on them if they're classified as disqualified dividends according to the Fidelity. This is important, but this is only for the people who have money to spend. Yes, dividends are something that can give you cash flow, but the biggest question is how many people can afford dividends right now? How much money can you invest in it? This is the biggest question, and no one is talking about it. Now, the last and the worst option that I would like to tell you about is use your home. For many Americans, their home is the most valuable asset. If you can downsize, it can free up cash. For example, if your current home is paid off and worth $350,000, we hope that many seniors actually have a $350,000 home. You move to a $200,000 home. That's $150,000 in cash you can claim before fees tied to selling the house. Such an amount could offset a reduction in benefits, and you can invest that money in dividends and other things. But is this the solution that we can call American dream? Is this the solution that seniors work their entire life for? Well, it's simply not. And we all know that millions of seniors are struggling. They need some sort of support. And we see the backup options like this. It's simply heartbreaking, and it's shameful for any administration in this entire world. So we hope that lawmakers who are actually advocating for seniors, John Larson, Bernie Sanders, both of them are huge names. We hope that either of their proposals gets adopted and President Donald J. Trump approves it, because this is the only way that we can see that will give some sort of benefit or relief to millions of these seniors who are struggling right now in this worst inflation. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think about this whole situation, and what do you think about the story that Cory Booker told to American people? Are you in the similar situation, or your situation is even worse than those two ladies? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video very soon. Till then, please take care and have a nice day.